Welcome to the awards session of the SPSP Annual Convention. Here is your 2022 SPSP President from the University of Missouri, Dr. Laura King.
Thank you for joining us for today's awards ceremony as we recognize and celebrate excellence in the field of social and personality psychology. SPSP accepts nominations and self-nominations for the majority of the awards presented today. The awards are then reviewed by peer review panels to select the recipients. I want to thank the awards committee for overseeing the process and the 30 panelists that participated in this important process. Throughout the program today, you will get to hear from our Senior Career Award recipients and several other leaders who will be introducing various awards. We begin with the Heritage Dissertation Research Awards. The Heritage Initiative acknowledges personality and social psychology's rich heritage by honoring some of the great teachers and scientists who have made major contributions to the field. I'm pleased to congratulate this year's honorees. Brenda Straka from Duke University. Catherine Kaylee Lawson from the University of California, Davis. Charlene Fernandez from Georgia State University. Jeyu Nina Wang from the University of Toronto. The Application of Personality and Social Psychology Award honors a social or personality psychologist who has applied theoretical and/or empirical psychological discoveries and advances to the understanding and improvement of important practical problems across their career. This year's recipient is Lisa Diamond. Next, we're pleased to recognize several of our student awards, which our student committee oversees. The winners of this year's Outstanding Research Awards. These awards highlight outstanding student research conducted by graduate student members. Our winners are Hannah Waldfogel, Jordan Wiley, Eleni Kremetti, Jiwon Oh, Yalda Daryani. The poster awards are presented to both graduate and undergraduate poster presentations characterized by excellence in research, clarity in presentation, and personal knowledge in a discussion with the judges. Our undergraduate poster awards go to Mason Lott, Nicole Sell. The graduate poster award recipients are Christina Leckfer, Ella Lombard, H. Annie Vu, Shilan Al-Zahawi, Sierra Semko. Congratulations to this year's poster award recipients. The Student Publication Prize recognizes excellence in student research published by PSPB, PSPR, or SPPS during the calendar year prior to nomination. All 71 papers published in 2020 with a student first author were considered by the Publications Committee for this award. Congratulations. Amy L. Bellinger, Nicholas Buttrick, Lucine Gregorian and Zushunzi Bai, Chloe O. Hulsnitz, Suwar Hassan Asli, Sanaz Talafar and Ashwini Ashukumar, Joyce J. Endindeek. SPSP's Career Contribution Award honors a scholar who has made major theoretical and/or empirical contributions to social psychology and/or personality psychology, or to bridging these areas together. For their work, we congratulate Gerald Clore and Wendy Wood.
Hello. I was so pleased to learn of this recognition from the Society. Many thanks to my SPSP colleagues. But really, the award recognizes 50 years of wonderful collaboration with talented students and generous colleagues. And of course, it's to them that I feel most deeply grateful. Thank you all.
It's wonderful to receive this award. It's a real honor to get this recognition from the field. But science is a collaboration, and I benefited from amazing colleagues, creative students, and wonderful mentors. In fact, this award is being given to 2 people this year, and the other recipient was my own psychology professor in my personality class as an undergraduate. So this is my chance to give a very public thank you.
The SAGE Emerging Scholar Award recipients are recognized for outstanding achievements by early career scholars who are 0 to 3 years post-PhD, including contributions to teaching, research, or service to the field. We congratulate this year's honorees. Jesse Sun, Sarah Ward, William Brady, Tyler Jimenez. The SAGE Early Career Trajectory Award recognizes outstanding achievements by scholars who are between 4 and 6 years post-PhD, including contributions to teaching, research, or service to the field. We congratulate our recipients. Sydney Dupree, Michael Muthukrishna, Avuoma Onyado, Erica Hall, Jim Everett.
Here to present the Janessa Shapiro Awards is Janessa Shapiro's husband, Noah Goldstein.
I'm pleased to recognize this year's recipient of the Janessa Shapiro Award for contributions to diversity and inclusion. This award recognizes a faculty member who has had a direct and significant impact on the representation and experiences of underrepresented individuals in social and personality psychology and/or the broader community. Our honoree, Keith Maddox, examines social cognitive aspects of stereotyping, prejudice, and discrimination to further the understanding of the representation of stereotypic knowledge and its implications for the treatment of members of marginalized groups. Congratulations, Keith. The Janessa Shapiro Graduate Research Award was created to honor my late wife, Janessa Shapiro. This award provides assistance to graduate students from an underrepresented background with the cost of conducting research in personality and/or social psychology. I am pleased to name this year's award winners. Marielena Barbieri, Aldo Barita, Sakshi Gai, Janine Naqvi, Apurva Sarmal, Richard Smith II, Brittany Ray Torres.
Thank you, Noah, for helping us continue Janessa's legacy. Our Distinguished Scholar Award honors an individual who has made distinctively valuable research contributions across their career in areas that expand the core of social and personality research and/or integrates different topics within the discipline in significant ways. We are honored to recognize this year's recipient, who is a leading scholar of psychology of racial identity. His theoretical model of Black American racial identity and validated measures of the same has provided insights into the complexity and heterogeneity of racial identity among Black Americans. Congratulations to Dr. Robert Sellers.
I want to thank SPSP for this most prestigious award. I also want to take a moment to thank the many graduate students, undergraduate students, postdocs, and team members who've worked with me on my research over the years. This award is every bit as much as theirs as it is mine. And then I want to thank my mentors for providing me with a foundation that has helped to build on this work. And last but not least, I want to thank my family, for they have supported me throughout everything. To all of you, I say thank you.
Presenting the next awards is your awards committee chair, Shelley Gable.
The Carol and Ed Diener Awards in Personality Psychology and Social Psychology recognize two veteran scholars whose work substantially adds to the body of knowledge in our field. We were saddened by the loss of Ed Diener last year and are proud to continue these awards in his honor. We appreciate the generous contributions of Carol Diener, which endow these awards. The Carol and Ed Diener Award in Personality Psychology is presented to Samin Vazir from the University of Melbourne. Samin's research examines the accuracy of people's self-perceptions of personality and blind spots in self-knowledge. She teaches research methods and studies psychology's methods and practices, and whether and how psychology self-corrects. She is editor-in-chief of Collabora Psychology and co-founded the Society for the Improvement of Psychological Science. The 2021 Carol and Ed Diener Award in Social Psychology is awarded to Bertram Goronsky, who is a professor of psychology at the University of Texas at Austin. He completed his PhD in 2001 at Humboldt University Berlin in Germany. Before joining the University of Texas at Austin in 2014, he was a professor and Canada Research Chair at the University of Western Ontario, Canada. Congratulations to the recipients of the 2021 Carol and Ed Diener Awards in Personality Psychology and Social Psychology. The SPSP Service to the Field Award on behalf of Personality and Social Psychology recognizes distinguished efforts by individuals to benefit the field of social and personality psychology. This year's award goes to the Psychological Science Accelerator, which is a standing distributed network. Standing in that it's not bound to a single project or one-time point, and distributed in that the labs are all over the world. The PSA currently has 350 labs at over 300 institutions in more than 50 countries. These labs have committed, at least in principle, to collecting data for democratically selected, crowdsourced studies. Anyone in the world can submit an idea. Then they select the most promising or interesting to pursue and collect huge amounts of geographically and culturally diverse samples of data. This award is accepted by Nicholas Coles. The SPSP Award for Distinguished Service to the Society recognizes distinguished service specifically to SPSP. I'm pleased to honor this year's recipient, Patricia Devine. Devine is an internationally renowned scholar and the author of groundbreaking research on prejudice and unintentional bias. She's received numerous awards for her scholarly contributions, including the SPSP Career Contribution Award. Devine has served on the SPSP Executive Committee and as president of SPSP. Congratulations, Patricia Devine. Our next award honors the most outstanding and innovative contribution to social and personality psychology over this past year. We have two Daniel M. Wagner Theoretical Innovation Prizes to present this year. Our first award is presented to Sapna Cherian and Hazel Marcus. Cherian is professor of psychology at the University of Washington. Her research investigates the role of cultural stereotypes in causing and perpetuating racial and gender disparities in the US society. Marcus is a professor of psychology at Stanford University. Her work has revealed profound insights into culture, the self, and the ways that culture and the self shape each other. Our second award is presented to Mark Brandt and Jarrett Crawford. Brandt is an assistant professor in the Department of Psychology at Michigan State University. The overarching goal of his research program is to understand how ideological and moral beliefs structure attitudes and behaviors and provide people with meaning. Crawford is a professor of psychology at the College of New Jersey. His research focuses on how political beliefs influence information processing and intergroup attitudes, and on improving social psychological science. Congratulations to our recipients of the Daniel M. Wegner Theoretical Innovation Prizes. The Robert B. Cialdini Prize recognizes the publication that best exculpates social psychological phenomena, principally through the use of field research methods and settings that thereby demonstrate the relevance of the discipline to communities outside of academic social psychology within a given year. This year's Cialdini Prize is awarded to Juliana Schroeder, Shannon White, and Jill Risen for their paper titled When Enemies Become Close: Relationship Formation Among Palestinians and Jewish Israelis at a Youth Camp. This paper sheds new light on two fundamental psychological phenomena: the impact of homophily and propinquity on intergroup friendship, in an important applied context, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The authors use the field setting of the Seeds of Peace Camp, which is the largest Middle East conflict transformation program in the world. The Undergraduate Teaching and Mentoring Award honors excellence in teaching and mentoring among faculty at colleges and universities without social personality PhD programs, including those working in community colleges and whose work teaching is primarily online. Leanne Vaughn is our 2021 award recipient. Professor of Psychology at Ithaca College, the director of the Social and Personality Undergraduate Research Team, and the coordinator and advisor for the 100-student Ithaca College Psychology minor. Her research, teaching, and mentoring focus on two areas: goals and motivation, and replicability and meta-science. The Embody Award for Mentoring Excellence recognizes an individual for their commitment to fostering the professional and intellectual development of students and early career researchers by serving as an accessible and supportive advisor. This year's honoree, Susan Fisk, investigates social cognition, especially cognitive stereotypes and emotional prejudice, at cultural, interpersonal, and neural levels. Author of about 400 articles and chapters, she is most known for work on social cognition, theories and research on how people think about each other, the continuum model of impression formation, the power as control theory, the ambivalent sexism theory, and the stereotype content model.
Once again, here is SPSP President, Dr. Laura King.
The SPSP Book Prize for the promotion of social and personality science gives recognition to the best book of the year that presents social and personality psychology to broader audiences. For his book, The Kindness of Strangers, How a Selfish Ape Invented a New Moral Code, we are pleased to present this year's book prize to Michael McCullough. The Methodological Innovator Award recognizes an individual who has made a significant or sustained contribution to innovative methods in social and personality psychology across their career. This year's award winner received her MS in statistics and PhD in social psychology from the University of Connecticut. She's a professor at Michigan State University, and her work focuses on methods for analyzing non-independent data. She was a senior associate editor for PSPB and editor-in-chief of Personal Relationships. The Society for Personality and Social Psychology is pleased to present the 2021 Methodological Innovator Award to Deborah Cashy.
Thank you so much for this award. It's really an honor. I'm especially honored by the fact that being awarded this particular award because my graduate advisor, David Kenny, was the first recipient. And so coming in Dave Kenny's big shoes is fantastic. So thank you very much.
The Block Award for Research Accomplishment in Personality Psychology was named for Jack Block, who is known for his analytic and theoretical sophistication and depth, as well as his broad interests. Our honoree is Professor of Psychology at the University of Rochester. He's conducted pioneering research on achievement motivation, especially in formulating the 2x2 model of achievement goals. He's reintroduced the approach avoidance distinction to personality research, which has led to numerous conceptual and applied advances throughout the field. Receiving the 2021 Jack Block Award for Accomplishment in Personality Psychology is Andrew Elliott.
There are many people I'd like to thank for helping me get to this place today. At University of Wisconsin, Judy Harakevich, Trish Devine, Ashlyn Caspi, Dr. Keltner, Keith Campbell, Margot Monteith. At University of Rochester, Harry Reese, Jeremy Jameson, Rich Ryan, Ed DC, Ken Sheldon, and many graduate students, postdocs, and visitors. And in the field, Carol Dweck, Tori Higgins, Ed Diener, Konstantin Sidikides, David Dunning, Reinhard Peckron, and Howard Tenen. Thank you all.
Our final award was created and endowed by generous donations in the name of Donald Campbell. The Donald T. Campbell Award recognizes distinguished scholarly achievement and sustained excellence in research in social psychology over the course of a career. This year's recipient is Professor of Social Psychology at Claremont Graduate University, an honorary professor at the University of Kent, a former Australian Research Council professorial fellow, and a past president of the Society of Experimental Social Psychology. He has published extensively on social identity, group processes, and intergroup relations. In recognition of his contributions, we congratulate the recipient of the 2021 Donald T. Campbell Award, Michael Hobb. And we also extend congratulations to our fellows who are recognized on screen prior to the start of the session. Congratulations again to all the winners this year. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrated so many who are contributing to our field. My hope is that you leave here inspired to advance the field and to recognize leaders that you admire in the future. The 2022 SPSP Awards application is now open. Visit the SPSP website for more details. For those tuning in remotely, thank you so much for joining us. For those here with me in San Francisco, I look forward to celebrating with you following the conclusion of the session. Enjoy the remainder of the convention.